like just catting for
7 years on Tinder, over 1,000
Nah,
matches.
change your life.
You know, like in football terms, where like you get a testimonial after 10 years,
Bro.
Wait, was he giving them
you
bread?
get
Bro,
a Tinder
nah.
testimonial.
No.
Imagine being on Tinder for 7 years, bro.
Like you might as well work there at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you're helping.
You get like
you're doing coding
the maximum
for the app.
points in the membership.
You're doing coding for that, bro. At that point.
I swear how long it's been like around.
Alive from what? From its inception.
Like,
You know the people that if you sign up now, invite 5 friends, get
Yeah.
discount code. Yeah.
Everyday code. Yeah, that's like.
no, as dumb as it sounds, yeah, some of these cons, like, it sounds like it's well put together. Because, do you know what I mean? Some babes will get finessed from just a chat, from a normal don.
Bruv, what happened to the term too good to be true, bro? What the fuck?
Because now think about it, yeah. When you're actually experiencing these things, like,
Bruv, do you know how many iPhones I've won this week?
that's silly,
Fam, I
bro.
can't lie to you. I'm up right now.
Fam. I keep getting these notifications, bro. I'm not clicking on the link.
No, but imagine, yeah, someone comes to your yard and gives you these phones.
I hear that. I'm on Twitter, like, I'm assuming, yeah, like, these women are on Tinder to find love, innit? That may not be the app with the best PR in finding love. It's a hookup app, but people have found love on there, innit? So there's gonna be a section of people on there that are gonna be there for that. So they're being glamoured, they're being charmed, all of these things. So I do understand the point of like him using those angles, but to then bankrupt yourself for something that's not even necessarily solidified.
No, but hear what? They feel like they're bankrupting themselves for a potential billionaire.
Yeah, son of
Right?
a billionaire. Innit? Yeah.
So,
But that's
As-
also
as
that
you
also
know
should be-
what?
that's also should be a red
You're
flag.
right. You're right.
But that's
That
a
is
red
a-
flag though. It's like if you're the son of a billionaire, like you have so many other people you can go to about this
Bruv.
problem.
yeah, but you
came
came
to
to
me.
me and you and I like this.
Nah.
You know me? Like,
Sorry, nah. I'm not your guarantor, bro. Like, how? I've just met you, nigga.
Like, where's your dad?
because like it is ridiculous at the same time.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking about,
Bro,
I
you
can't
can't,
call them
you,
stupid,
bro,
bruv.
you can't, I can't come to you, yeah, to sign on off my passport form if I just met you the other day. They ask for people that you've known for like 5 or 10 years for a reason.
but if you got flued out, private
Nah,
jet,
I'm sorry, man.
private jet.
Have you ever been to Mykonos?
No, but I've been to Zakynthos.
No, cause deep it, bro. People are getting like just flown places, innit?
Yeah,
And that's no. That,
I understand that.
In
Like,
the infamous words of Tion Wayne, is it me or the lifestyle?
do you get me? And these aren't even private
So,
jets.
Yeah.
But first class will like have someone thinking, rah.
it's like the T.I. Whatever You Like video where she dreams that he just takes her everywhere
Yeah.
and
But she's
believes
at-
that's her man.
But she's really at work still, innit?
Yeah.
And she
Go
fucked
remember,
up.
go to remember as well. I'm
Wake
with
up,
you on
smell
the
the
harsh
coffee,
end,
bruv.
yeah. Women been sold a dream, like the fantasy of like Prince Charming gonna come sweep you off your feet and all these things and that.
Been looked
I'm
after.
not trying to burst the bubble, but if you actually you actually having even for a few weeks, a month, whatever, where you get that done, and he's doing all those things you probably fantasize about, you can get bamboozled. Now, I don't know to the tune of hundreds of thousands of pounds and taking out loans. Like he did some stuff like he was saying, "Oh, we're going apartment shopping because I can't be in the country." He got this girl to go like view like different apartments and that, doing FaceTime and showing him videos and that. This time he had no intention of ever renting those apartments, but she got bamboozled by the apartment. And the fact it's going to be 15k a month, so it's like, yeah, I'm going to live this lifestyle with him, innit? Donnie was never going to do that stuff for you, but
He sold a dream.
yeah, he
man.
was finessing. He was finessing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously wrong. But
Yeah.
so what, did he get nicked in it? I don't understand. How does it?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we can push the story along.
Like, then what happens?
So one of the girls eventually, I think she goes to the police.
She went to like a newspaper.
That's no. That's what, I was trying to remember.
how?
So
Like-
he went to. Did she go to a newspaper? Did they approach her?
I think she went to one initially.
Yeah. So there's basically the story had come out now, innit? And obviously once the story comes out now, other women start giving their stories. Oh, he did this to me. This happened. That happened. But then it was still just an accusation. At that point, he's not necessarily committed a crime because none of the stuff's in his name. So all the traveling,
That's what I was thinking about.
all the
'cause he made
traveling
them
is
do
these
best
tickets
stuff,
are bought by people.
Mm.
So he's not actually got his hands on anything. So at that point, he's still fine, innit? Now it's just trying to piece it together how we can ensure that we catch him in the act. Because what it is, one of the girls basically clocked that the figure she was, the lifestyle she was enjoying, when the other girl spoke about her experience, the figures basically matched up with what he was doing, but then how he was living his life, he was like, okay, let's say that weekend he probably spent 100 bags, but all the stuff he did was actually maybe 400 bags. He's like, where else are you getting the money from? And then they started doing all the investigating and that, and then clocked, okay, he's doing this, he's doing that, he was with this girl, or he's in this country. They trace him back to his roots in Israel. They go to the police there.
Oh, where he's actually done his hands on kind of thing.
The way he first started doing crime and all the different aliases he's had and hairstyles and fake passports and documents. He only ended up doing like 5 months. He's on Instagram now with French Montana. Like,
wait, what?
Ain't worry about night.
And he keeps telling us, I'm gonna go live on like next week. I'm gonna do this.
So this spread out, just chatting about.
He's on the gram flexing. He's like an Insta
like
baddie, bro. He's
like
hella drip, bro.
I feel like he's actually millionaire now.
He's
as well,
offering
legitimately.
business advice, like doing courses and that. I don't know what advice. Finesse finishing school, I don't know, but like, yeah.
I did Donny from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
The only like in the grand scheme, I know it's bad to say, yeah, he won, bro.
But he won so much.
5
bro.
months, and it looks like he's
5 months, bro.
We don't know with the gram. You can fake the gram in it, but it looks like he's living.
Bro,
life,
he has a
innit?
Netflix special, bro. As far as I'm concerned, first I thought it was like a case.
But he wasn't involved in nothing. They asked him to be part of it. He's not. It's them exposing him in it. So
Bro, this is working in his favor.
yeah, it's building notoriety in it.
I didn't know who he was. Now I know.
Yeah.
He's got a girlfriend as well.
Of course he
She's
does.
living it up. She's a
won.
model.
She's the one that won, bro.
Yeah.
They could be at their target. It's just so funny because it's like watching everyone go, yeah. People that usually everyone's got we've got our tribes in it. Usually would support the man. Then we support women like, nah, these women are crazy. Like, how'd you give Donny so much money? Because now the girls have got a GoFundMe as well. So all the girls, like the 3 main girls in
the women from that were getting finessed.
yeah, they were getting finessed. They've set up a GoFundMe to basically help clear their debts, innit?
From
But it's like, could that be Simon behind the account? How do we trust this?
no one's gonna help them still.
People give money, bro. Do you not see the what's the old man that was walking for the NHS during like the pandemic?
Was he a sir? Thomas More?
Yeah, was he
Is that
an
his name?
army veteran?
Yeah. Like
So
100 years old.
I think you end up with like £1 million,
Mm.
yeah. Bro, they came out like 2 days ago. I think out of the million, only like just over like 150 bags of that has actually gone to charity. 200 bags plus of that has gone to his daughter's consultancy firm, basically.
How old is he?
He was like 100. He's died now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was an old man.
He didn't give a fuck, bro.
No, he wasn't involved. Like basically,
Nah, man.
he raised money. You saying he knew? Man threw the old man in there as well. I'm just saying it's funny to see the other side. So people will give if it's for like a good cause. Enough people are giving, they will give money. But
I think from the moral of the story is people will definitely give money.
people definitely give money.
But I don't know. I don't feel sorry for them. But I understand
When you hear
how
these
they got
stories, yeah, even
swindled.
though like we're obviously men of like fantastic morals, yeah, do you not feel sometimes like, rah, I've not been audacious enough in life.
Nah, I hear it, bro.
Not saying that I would do this year because
I hear it,
like,
bro.
I'm not gonna pretend like I've time my life I wasn't all for the finesse and that. Now, do I support the finessing of women? Nah, that's nasty way as a come up here.
Okay.
I'm like, rah, you lot are doing this. Like this is what's available out there in the marketplace.
So wait, and this bread is with French Montana right now.
He posted a photo. He was on the same plane, innit? By the looks of it, innit? So kind of showing like I ain't bothered. I'm living my life, innit? Still.
He did 5 months and got
5 months.
5
And when did he
months.
actually even go jail for? Was it the?
yeah. Because I was gonna say when did
Was
they
it
charge
the
him?
fraudulent documents and stuff?
I can't even remember.
Yeah.
It was so inconsequential what he
Yeah,
went
but
to
it
jail
was literally got 5 months. Because basically what they did was one of the girls clocked because of how he'd spoken about his movements. Like he would be in this city, and basically trying to catch him in act with another woman in it, and that was one of his other targets. So they've got like paparazzi to take photos of him and stuff to basically catch him in act. And that he clocked the photos. He started speaking to this boy in his language and that, and they start blowing up. My enemies are after me. My mum was cutting through the city in a sports car and that. But even as much as like he finessed the girls, it was how he got caught. He wasn't that sharp himself. Like he didn't clock. Like even because the girl set him up basically
Yeah.
with he didn't clock on. Like
Yeah, because there's gonna be a certain point where like you spot something booky, bruv. At what point, like, did you see a red flag? Where
this
was
how dumb the
like,
girls were. So when it come out, yeah, sorry to cut you.
Where the red flags at, B?
When it came out, yeah. No, do you know why? This is why it's so funny. When it came out, yeah, the girls he was dating was sending an article like, "Right, have you seen this?" like of him being exposed, basically. Like, no,
It's like, oh, it's my enemies.
yeah, it's just my enemies.
Nah, he's the best.
He's lucky you weren't dating a Yoruba woman, fam.
As in, you didn't get that
Enemies.
far.
This is a spiritual attack.
Yeah, pray for you.
You'll be there praying and fasting and that. These times you're hungry, you're still
Bro,
broke.
she'll tell her girls and they'll spot it as booky immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
enemies, you know.
You know when
I
you're
don't
not
know,
in
but
it,
you
like,
see that
you can see
private
it.
jet, bro. Everyone's kind of like skipping past that, but everyone's acting like.
Bottles, the lifestyle. Also, you got a bodyguard.
Now the question is, who's
Drip.
who in this room been on a private jet?
In my dreams,
See it there?
It's been a small plane. It wasn't a private jet.
a little light aircraft. It felt like a private jet.
Bruv, I was like, right, only a few
yeah.
passengers on the thing.
Man's doing Vic. Only 18 of us.
Because like, let's flip it, yeah. Man, yeah. Imagine that you're in a situation and you meet a woman and then she just starts doing what my man's done.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like, yeah, it's light work? Maybe she's moving booky. I don't trust her. Are you gonna feel that way?
Bro, I'm gonna eat up everything that I can enjoy from this, but I'm
Hey.
not sending her money.
Hey,
Are you crazy?
I deserve.
I'm not taking her out alone.
I deserve, bro. Wonga. I was taking that loans, you know.
Do you know what I mean? Bro, like, come on, man.
You're the daughter of a billionaire. Come on, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to complete the mission like ASAP Rocky. Are you not sick? You're not worrying about champagne. I'm trying to seal the deal.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd be thinking, so of all these people that you have, fair enough, your enemies are after you, great.
I was like, as a billionaire, you should have like mad connections. Ask them.
Yeah.
There wasn't anybody else that you could have asked before me. Nah,
Common babe.
nah.
And also, like, son of a billionaire. Like,
Common babe.
like,
I
what,
can only chat to you on my lunch break. And you're a billionaire. Nah, bro.
what are you doing on Tinder? Son of a billionaire, daughter of a billionaire. Why are you on Tinder?
Bro, I'm sure he's got a, I don't know, maybe he doesn't, but I'm sure he's got like a response for all of these.
Oh yeah, of course. That's
Like,
the
you know what I'm
template.
saying?
Yeah, it's got the
Oh, you
template.
said
innit?
it.
Bro, there's a Tinder for like a certain section of society, bro.
Yeah, Cuppy was talking about. I think she's on. I don't know what interview she was doing. She was saying like there's like high society dating apps for like people with a certain caliber, tax bracket, etc.
There's like there's a entertainment industry one like that my boy was telling me about. I was like, what?
That's real.
crazy. Tell him to send the invite, man. Man want rave.
Listen, now on rave, bruv.
Man want rave. That's an invite.
Bro, I see the caliber on there when he was like scrolling through his thing. Yeah, I was like, yo,
Serious. Fair. I mean, you know, you gotta find your tribe, innit? So that shows why is a son of a billionaire on Tinder. That's crazy, isn't it? So,
yeah, man.
have you has anyone ever tried to finish you, Chris?
Yeah.
Do tell.
I got a call saying that I owed like $5,000 in business tax.
Jesus.
Yeah. They sort of nearly got me. I wasn't going to pay anything, but they were like, you owed this much. We're going to take you. No, it's now. You need to hire a criminal lawyer. So telling me I needed to hire a criminal lawyer, not a regular lawyer.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you can just settle the matter today. Like, you can pay or it will be taken to court. Then they were like, we'll freeze your passport's been frozen, your bank accounts. And I really did panic at first. No, I panicked at first and I was like, wait, hold on. But it would never, ever, ever cross my mind to give them money.
Yeah.
Like, not once, but the way the guy was on the phone, and how he got me as well is I picked the call up right before I had a meeting.
Okay.
So I'm just like, I've got literally 4 minutes to end this call. And he was like, oh, if you disconnect the call, we'll take it as like you refusing to pay or something. And I was like, I don't have a problem with trying to sort this out. What you're telling me is wrong. I've got to go. So in the end, he was just like, it's like, oh, you're going to fight it in court then? And I was like, yeah. Then he was like, okay, bye. I was like, oh.
Because he didn't get you in it. I was talking more like romantic interest in that, but
Yuck.
I hear it.
No, that could never happen to me. No, let me not say it will never happen to me, but I find it very. I can't imagine a situation where.
Okay, cool. Have you ever given a man money? Let's go there.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Relationship though.
Yeah,
Okay.
not just like a.
We've been seeing each other for a while. My enemies are after me.
Die there.
Send petrol money.
I can't get to you, babe.
Send petrol money.
No, a guy did ask me for money on a date though.
On a date?
When I was on a date, yeah. He said that his car ran out of petrol on the way, so he needed a tenner to be able to get
to the next petrol station.
A tetracan, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
And £5 petrol. But right before this point, I was much younger, so we had gone to Trocadero. We did one game thing, and he was like, "Oh, I want to go. This is dead." I was like, "Okay, cool." So then he's like, "Do you want to go and get something to eat?" So I said, "Yeah." We're walking through Piccadilly Circus, and there's not lots of where's that place we used to go? TGI Fridays.
Okay.
There was there. You know, you just like,
This
should we go
is
to
old
Nando?
school, yeah.
Old
Shout
school.
out to the Jack Daniel wings.
Can't eat that stuff.
Bro, we might have to go
Lit.
back there.
Bro.
The way these energy prices are going up, and like we're gonna have no money. Fam, no more Hakkasan. We're taking it old school.
Yeah,
we're going
taking it
TGI
back,
Fridays,
bro.
man.
Taking it back.
So lots of different places I was suggesting. He just kept on saying, "No, I'm not really feeling it." So we walked past the KFC, and he was like, "How about this?" So I was like, "Well, okay." So we go in, and we are now. There's someone in front of us.
Yeah.
Then the till. So as this person's just stepped forward to order, it was like, "Oh, I'll be right back. I need to go make a call." So it goes off. It's my turn to order now. So I've ordered my food. I've come back, sat down conveniently. He's finished his call, so he comes back inside.
This guy's a villain.
I'm sitting there eating my food. I'm like, "Are you not gonna get anything?" He's like, No, I'm cool." So he's like, "Can I have a chip?" I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." The meal, from what I remember, had like 2 pieces of chicken, 2 wings, fries, and a drink. Then he says,
From what you remember that meal. Don't do that.
No, it will make sense in a second. So he takes so after he asks for a chip, he says, "Can I have a wing, please?" So I'm like, okay. Then he asked for a piece of chicken. So I literally just pushed the whole tray towards him, and I'm like, you can just have it at this point.
Taking your whole snack box.
Shameless.
Whole mini variety meal's gone, bruv. What?
We go
I'm finished.
outside, and one of these boys like walks past and was like, "Oh, what are you saying? Like, you're on a date and that?" It's like, "Well, fucking what? You still wear my jumper in that? Like, I've been calling you, asking for that back, blah blah blah
No,
blah."
Nah.
Chrissy, don't add spice.
Nah.
No, man. No, bro. No.
Nah.
Cool.
Nah.
Man had the iceberg jumper on. He said, take it off.
So swear that's my Abrix.
Oh,
Yo,
my God.
run
This
that.
guy's running him down, saying like, "You owe me money, blah 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 blah," but you're out on a date. This, that,
What,
and
on the
other.
mains as well?
This is outside KFC. Is
I
it?
can't lie, he's
Piccadilly
bringing-
Circus?
One on Leicester Square.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
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 No, he's purchased bad vibes still. No, that's
But
cold.
like, what are the odds that you bump into your boy at Leicester Square and he's running
And
you
you're
down
wearing
for
the
peace?
clothes that he's asking you for, and you're on a date.
That is a bad day.
He, at the end, I had walked away at this point because I don't like embarrassment.
Yeah.
So this is not for me. So he's caught up with me. There I was thinking he was going to be like, "I'm so sorry about that," but that's when he asked me for the £10 to be able to get the like petrol can and whatnot.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, no. Then he said, "I had a really good time. Can we do this again sometimes?"
Of course he had a good time. Nigga,
Yeah, horrible,
man had a full meal, you know.
Yeah, it's mad, man.
shameless.
But
What
like,
was this like?
Where was he from?
Don't
Oh, I
do
can't
that.
remember.
What ends?
Genuinely, I can't remember.
This thing hard.
I don't know. Haich.
hard.
What did you say? South. That's what he was looking for you to say.
But like,
Probably.
I've had a babes offer to pay me for my time.
Bro, what do you do, bruv?
Who the fuck are you, bro? What's going
Your
on,
stories
bro?
on other people's stories. You hear what he said?
Strip club connoisseur. Now women are
Nah,
afraid for your
escort,
time.
bro.
Are you
Baby.
gigolo?
Like, just say it.
Nah, not really. Like, it was just the
Nothing,
thing
not
of like,
really.
wait, man, can I get there?
No, bro.
It was just one of them ones where, like,
It's not,
you know,
one of them ones doesn't apply to stories like this.
she was horny.
Okay, so she was trying
She was
to.
horny. She
She's trying to compensate you for your time.
she had a day off and wanted me to come over, and I was like,
Oh, so I'll pay your daily rate.
like,
no,
yeah,
no.
bro.
That's you gotta tell her I'm contracted.
wanted me to come over, and she was like, I'll pay your daily rate.
Did you consider it?
I bet you.
Look how you
went.
looking at me.
Did you go?
I didn't. That's ludicrous.
I mean, hey,
I didn't
man,
go.
I wish the camera was on.
it is still.
I didn't go.
You didn't go.
Nah.
Damn. She was really horny, bro.
Yeah.
Fair.
Would you have gone?
Bro,
Like, it is, I would have gone, but I would have kept it too real for my own good. Like when it come to the, because like, how are you gonna give me the money? Are you gonna like?
yeah, like just
no.
at the end, thank you for your services. Like, what is this?
That's the important part. Are you gonna wire me the money? And like, if the reference is like
That's gonna be brown envelope.
meat services, no.
Yeah, like, what is this?
DDS.
Yeah, if it's like that, or like
Or bank transfer.
or like I wake up and like the money's on the side or on the bedside
Wake
table.
up.
So, innit?
Yeah, I just like
What if she monzos you though?
with the notification of that.
What would be the reference?
Just the aubergine
Meat
emoji.
services. Yeah, I probably would have gone, but I've probably been tried to be like too real for my organ and tried to turn the money down. Like, nah, I can't, man.
There's no probably about it. Haich?
But she paying me my daily rate.
Yeah.
Like think about like you're in here, like you're recording
Hey,
music for someone signed to like Def Jam or something. And that's big P's. And
Bro.
like as a producer, as
Bro.
an engineer,
And they probably blocked out the whole day.
yeah.
I'm just
Or like one of these new
Yeah.
young drill guys who's got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
mad budget.
Yeah.
And you say to her, I've actually got the day blocked out from 9 a.m. to 12 at night. So if I do the maths, it's like, it's racked.
Niggas got fucking Central C in it. Bro, are you willing to pay these racks?
And when you give her the figure,
Yeah.
she says yes. You're like, raw.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
Just in life.
I know. I couldn't see myself. I'm not like Vans in it.
Okay,
So-
what actually stopped you, like on a serious note, from taking the offer?
I'll put a price on my meat.
He's like, that shit priceless.
But if your meat had a price, what price would it be? what price would it be, bro?
Bro, nah, I was just like, nah, this is, I don't know,
You
bro.
felt uncomfortable a little
Like,
bit.
yeah, I didn't know how to react. I was like, nah, you're all right. I'm good.
What if she sent you the bread first and then asked?
That's kind of brazy.
Would you feel like you have to go?
How do you have my bank details?
But context here, had you engaged in
Had you
relations with
already
her
done some
before
adult
this
wrestling
point?
together?
Okay.
I can see the angle then if you've already like engaged. If you've never,
Yeah.
darling, you're shooting from
Yeah, that's shooting from the halfway line.
a mad angle.
Nah, see, if it was the first time I went there.
Is he said you got morals?
No, if it was the first, if it was the first time, I know I wouldn't, because then I really feel like you're buying me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know money buys you power, innit?
yeah,
Because
that's the whole thing.
because obviously what it is she's taken away your reason for not coming. Because I'm sure you'd say, oh, I'm not available, I'm at work, innit?
And she low-key let me know that she's got bread.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck? I'm not doing that.
Now they listen in the background. That's the fragile masculinity. You should have gone.
What if she said I'll pay you double the day rate?
I'm good.
I'll pay you a month's wage.
What? I mean, I respect yourself.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like this how you get finesse.
I
You
ain't
end
all
up on
that.
Netflix.
I ain't all that. Fuck.
I don't know. Also as well, if she's doing that, the pressure's crazy.
Bro, I was gonna say.
You go there and you don't perform,
Hey, you gotta run by the piece though.
bro. If you
refund.
Nah,
I
you
mean,
can't
like
do
Foles, man. Red Bull.
chill out,
Yeah.
chill out, chill out, chill out,
Fucking
chill out,
Magnum.
chill out,
Yes,
man.
we do.
Bro, that story needs to be expunged from my record, bro.
Never.
Bro, expunged.
You know them
bro.
ones like where the vein is like just on your forehead, that line like the river now.
I don't
Chill out,
like
man.
you.
Yeah, if she's paid you, that's crazy.
No, in reality, I wouldn't do it still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like having
Bro, it threw me off.
particular things on my life record. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know deep down when you sleep at night, you're like, there's one time I did some strange things for cash.
Like, I don't want to have that. Do you know? This is gonna sound very random, but sometimes I think to myself, like, you see, like, I don't know what happens when people die in it. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes when I was little, I used
They're
to
gonna put you on the Summer Jam screen,
Yeah.
and everyone's watching.
and all your deviant acts are gonna be like all the stuff you did good. Like, oh, he gave to the homeless. He's giving the youth them in the community free
You
studio
want
time.
the old lady across the road
Yeah, and
to go
then
shopping
on Saturday the 12th at 4 p.m. he said yes to sex for cash.
caught in 4 fucking K.
Yeah.
And you see,
4K.
I sat with me since I was little, bro. So bare times I think to myself, I don't have to explain that to everybody that's ever lived.
Yeah.
That's mad.
That's the whole thing about like nobody knows, but you know.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Life would be different if like everyone lived the Truman Show.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, I hear you still.
It's mad, bro. You know people are watching. You're not gonna do mad things.
But then are your morals dictated because of how other people are, just because of how you truly are?
There's a thing that's called behind closed doors for a reason, bro.
Yeah.
Is it?
Even just like the random shit that you do, in your house when no one's there.
Nah, Chrissy, that laugh.
I'm just thinking about the amount of international world tours I've done in my house by myself.
Yeah, think about like all the shit that you
I'm
do
a performer.
when you're all alone at home that you wouldn't do outside.
Nah, I understood.
You don't have to emphasize it, bro. Man's extra double it, bro. I heard you the first time.
Just to make it clear.
Yeah, for those in the back that can't hear us.
Yeah.
For those hard of hearing, of course, bro. That's a Truman Show, you know,
bro.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do a lot of things.
I said, nah.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Oh, guys,
What?
I nearly forgot.
What?
How many times have you been to the gym in the past 7 days?
Jim, we've been doing cardio, we're doing sex for cash, bro. What the fuck you talking about, bro? Jim, man's doing 5K
You're so disgusting.
in the pumps. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Follow.
No?
Man's closing rings.
That's when you know you go too far. They start saying your government.
Gosh,
Yeah.
such a horrible word.
Yeah.
Too vulgar.
Man's closing his rings.
Yeah, I've been gym a few times.
How many times?
Listen,
Not including football.
we eating biscuits this week.
No,
man.
okay, that's fine.
Ask me next week.
No, how many times?
Bro,
Accountability.
you're asking me like some horrible questions right now.
I'm going to keep
You're
on asking you. How
my
many
enemies.
Times? How many times?
My enemies are after
How
me.
many times?
I need to comfort eat right now.
How many times?
How many times? As Drew Rapper says, how many times?
How many times?
2.5.
What's the
A
half?
half session, it was dead, bro. So I'm getting home, man.
I hear
Okay,
it.
but you went. Well done.
Yeah, but I went home still.
Vans.
4 times.
Oh.
You seem looking lean. Come on, man.
Haich.
3.5. I was gonna say 4, then I realized I kind of did what you did the other day. I had a
Slow
shit
down.
session. Like I was having a session. It just wasn't banging in it, and I was like, this isn't working.
Bro,
No, I was
like
honest to
left.
myself. I'll be honest. I'd rather be at home eating cheesecake right now. This makes no sense, bro.
Bro, do you know when I knew like that I'm in a rhythm?
How?
Was on Saturday. I was waved the night before. Waved.
And you still went gym.
Yeah, I woke up in the morning, went gym. And bro, it was a good session.
That's good, man. No, that's good.
I was like, rah.
Yeah, you're in the flow right now, innit?
No, that's another thing when you do the stop starts and when you don't go for ages, then get back. When you're in that routine and you're focused, don't let it go, bro. Just like stay there, because it's dope when you just like it's now part of your day-to-day activity.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, I gotta go.
Yeah, no, that's good, man.
I got roped into a gym session or some sort of training session with my brethren, but I see him and I was with my daughter. I was buying food and vegetables. I've seen him. He's like, oh, come to the. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, when are we gonna train? Like, but he made it sound like it was continuing a conversation that we'd
That
had
you've
before,
had before, innit? Yeah.
but we hadn't.
So what did you do? You like your daughter and go train?
Nah, bro.
man said, stand by the beetroot.
I was just baffled, like, because he's like, what are you gonna do?
I went to the local park to do pull-ups. Man said, bar stars, bartenders,
Bruv.
No, but he like, I know I've got a training regime with him this
Okay,
week
yeah,
at some point. Do you know what I mean? But he
So
made it sound.
what's it gonna be like? Survival of the fittest? Like, I feel like you're building this up. Like,
No,
it
it's
was
because
some-
he's a fighter, innit?
right.
Oh, okay.
So what is he telling you to come to the cage at gym
No,
box?
I don't know right now. He's kind of just said, right, like when we gonna train?
Oh, so he's
Like,
sticking it on you
so
basically.
he's made it.
He's gonna put you through your paces, basically.
He's trying to make. I don't know what I'm going
No,
to.
he's probably seen your content when you're at me and Vans. And
Yeah.
you're showing that you're on the bag in the gym, innit?
While he's
Yeah.
quietly working for 6 weeks straight,
Yeah.
he's like, all right, cool. When I get to this point where I'm mad comfortable, I'm gonna say, when are you coming to the gym?
Yeah. Boxing, if it is, you said fighter, is it boxing, MMA?
MMA stuff.
He's gonna kill you. I'm gonna put you in a chicken wing.
Yeah, them niggas will put you in a Boston crab real fast.
I was baffled, bro.
I'll be dope though.
I mean, I don't know yet. I'm gonna let you know.
That's like your boy. I still would love to do that content like with MVP and that if he's on it.
Yeah.
Like, just on like vlogging for off the cuff and go in the gym and see if we can get out of the MMA hold.
Bro, the thing is that like I was like, yeah, man, gonna come train soon. He said, yeah, man, like let's get to work. And I was like, yeah, I'm not coming still. He said that too, like enthusiastic.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you're like
too enthusiastic, bro.
because they've got a lineup, but you're gonna go in and get punished, bro.
Man said, let's get to work. Not even like, yeah, man, like you know, one of them false promises. Like, he sounded like he wanted to beat me up.
Nah, you done something long time ago. Here, forgot about.
I threw up in his yard.
Oh, I see it there. You already know it.
Man, act like they don't know. You know, bro. You know what's going on, man. Ah, man. Yeah, leave the youths that can fight. Leave them alone, man.
Yeah,
And they're usually the most humble ones as well because they know what they can do to you, innit? Because even when you say he's super cool.
yeah.
Super like good energy, but of course you have good energy when you know you can fuck everyone up.
He's like, you see my highlight reel, why?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's mad.
I ain't got to walk with that energy, like, you know, so it's one of them things, innit? You know what we can do, yeah? Obviously, we was talking about like Kanye and kids and dynamics and stuff. We spoke about it before. I don't know if you remember. Would it be in a year, maybe? When NickCannon was talking about like having multiple kids, and I think the conversation was having is, can you still be like a good parent in that scenario where you've got all these different kids? I think at the time might have been like 6 kids maybe he had at the time, different time zones, different states, whatever. And now he's on child number 8.
Eddie Murphy numbers.
Yeah, I don't even know about Eddie, but yeah. So NickCannon's on child number 8, and this recent child reveal has come off the back of he lost a child last year.
Yeah,
around
like
Christmas
5
time.
months ago.
Okay, yeah, so around 5 months ago. I think I'm like brain cancer. So apologies if I'm incorrect, but he lost a child, and now he's having another child, and people are just like, the conversation started all over again. Like,
is it weird?
is it like, yeah, one, is it weird because of the time frame? So obviously this lady would have been pregnant while your other child was born. You've just lost a child, you're having another child. How does the mother of the lost child feel? You know, you're doing can you actually be a good parent? Your own health issues, because he's got I think it's lupus, he's got health issues, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's kind of said on record that's kind of part of the reason why he wants to have all these kids, because he's not going to be around, and he might not be around for that much longer, you know?
So it on.
Yeah, no, he said that in an interview. So it's
So
like,
what, you want to leave some sort of like imprint?
you know, people say like things like legacy, those buzzwords
Yeah.
and that. So maybe the questions would be, is he, so going back to our question before, can you be a good parent with all these children out there? Is he maybe being reckless having so many kids?
Yeah, it's a difficult conversation. I personally don't think that you're able to have, like, you could be the richest person in the world, like, but you live in a different location to like the majority of your kids. Like, how do you make that time?
I'm not gonna say it's not possible. All I can say is I wouldn't personally be able to parent how I'd want to
Yeah,
in that scenario.
because you're still working as well.
They're also a very, very busy business owner, all these different shows, radio, all these things.
Like, you're everywhere, bro. Like,
Yeah.
where do you find the time? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because yeah, like there's FaceTime and that, but it's not the real thing.
But it also depends on how you view parenting, because if you're just on the protect and provide thing, so roof over your head, finances, say whether it's the tutor, private school, all that thing, nanny, I do that. Of course, holidays, weekends, whatever.
But that's why I said my person. I was like, how I want.
Yeah,
to.
you want more
You
contact
see what I'm
time.
saying?
innit?
I want my physical presence to be
Yeah.
tangible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It needs to be something that do you know what I mean? Kids, they need these things. Do you see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? As much as your future could be assured while I'm here.
And the best
to give me my
way to
presence.
know your child is being around.
Facts.
As silly as it sounds, it's simply
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. You're not getting secondhand information, you're getting it directly from there, innit?
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
it
Like,
doesn't
you
mean
know,
that he won't be able to fulfill certain roles. I'm sure he's found a way to do so.
The money will allow you to do that because you've got.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is in that bracket, but at the same time, myself personally, I wouldn't want to. I don't like being away from my daughter at all. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to put myself or my child in a position where we have to be far apart.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Especially if it's by my choice, because I've chosen to have so many children and they can only get moments of me. Do you know what I mean? Even if they cherish it and I've designed their life to them to be okay with this, even if they're okay with it, I still wouldn't be myself in it. So
I think it also plays a part of, like, you know, it's not even just like with one woman where they're just all in one place. Like, it would have been.
yeah, this is under
I don't think the people
multiple
would have.
people in it.
I don't think they would have had that type of conversation online if that was the case, because Eddie Murphy don't get mentioned in this way because he's had like the majority of his kids with one woman.
Okay, I didn't even know Eddie's. I'm sure there's
Got
people
8.
out there.
Yeah, Genuine's got 8. Like,
What?
yeah,
That I'm not shocked though, and it's genuine.
I mean, nigga, you singing R&B, bro.
like singing
Fair.
aggressively to get in those jeans.
That's
Of course you've got
almost
kids.
off brand. You need to have some mutes, bro.
Yeah,
Singing,
yeah,
singing
yeah.
R&B, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, niggas is screaming at the jeans.
You're insane, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be on it personally. I'm
Yeah,
just not.
it's mad, bro.
How do you look at the women that like come aboard after whatever the number you look at the cutoff point, number 5, number 6, and still want to have children with this person?
I don't really look at them in any sort of way.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest, it's like people have their life decisions and why they're okay with things or why they're not okay with things, innit?
Yeah.
Because if I can get you're a well-to-do individual, so money's not gonna be a problem, and maybe we pattern up and like it's almost like this is a decision for us. They're cool with it, innit?
And bro, they might be of the same mindset. Do you know what I mean? It's also
They
that
subscribe to the same politics and stuff like
like
that.
it could just be the same thing,
Bro, like just check like NickCannon's PR. Like he'll always say, "Oh yeah, me and this person have been friends for a long time." It's never like he'll never say, "Oh yeah, you know, like we met." I don't know, 3 months ago. It'll be like, "Oh yeah, we've been friends for years." I was like, "Rah, like to all these baddies."
They could just be what he's on as well.
That's what he was
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
isn't
is that,
I can have a baby by NickCannon. Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna have one anyway.
yeah.
And you get to have a pragmatic approach about it. Like, I've not had a child at all, you know, and I can do this. And it's someone I know. Like, if it is genuinely a bridging for a long time, we can have an understanding, innit?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it's one of the ones where maybe a couple years ago I've been super judgy. I ain't doing it, but if it works for you, great. But for the sake of the conversation, I want to say I can see why people look at it a little bit weird, because the only issue I would have with it is if you aren't going to be around for much longer in regards to your health, these children aren't going to grow up with a dad. Yeah. And you know you're not going to be around in it. God willing, he's healthy, he has a long life.
But I'm sure there was a discussion that would have, like, that's a serious thing, innit? I'm sure there's a discussion that you would have had with said person that
I would hope that
child
with the mother of the child, but still for the child.
And I'm sorry, yeah, like majority of the times, like anyone that has that many kids, yeah, there's gonna be 2 that are gonna be alienated from the entire situation. They're not gonna have.
Why is that such a specific number?
I don't know.
Hey, Vans starts with family this week. I like it though,
Bro, like I'm just pulling out numbers out, like just at random.
No, but you said it like it was like, you know, like
Let's
that
just say
number.
like it's a situation.
bro.
where
Give me
they
the lottery
have
numbers
8,
this
yeah?
week, bro, because you're picking some numbers, bro.
Let's just say that the Donny's got 8 kids. Like I know for a fact that there's gonna be like some sort of like
A quarter of
there's
them.
gonna be one that's like, yeah, you know, I didn't get the same experience that Donny had.
That's fair. And also, are all these kids gonna grow up together? Like, are they gonna have access? You know, you're dealing with different mums and that. They're gonna be willing for their child to meet their brother. Because some people ain't on it, bro.
Do you know what? If I was NickCannon in that scenario, and I know that obviously we will have a time limit, but
Of course,
you can
yeah.
actually kind of see yours, so to speak, and you have your privilege in the way he is, like financially.
Yeah.
I believe that he would have naturally set things up.
Yeah.
for every, like,
yeah.
There's no,
Like
do you know what I
cornered
mean?
like every like roadblock. He's like tackled it head on before. You
Because
know,
this is not a man that's from what you're saying. This isn't like he's just going wild. It's like this is actually planned.
Or you could be going wild and just doing good PR with it.
Or that.
Yeah.
There's a whole completely different story.
Yeah.
Like, it's a different thing then, but
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
family dynamics are interesting because we all live differently. Money will probably buy, like I was saying earlier, it just gives you power in it, and allows you kind of maybe live by a different set of rules.
I don't even think that's that.
It does though,
No, it does. It gives you the opportunity to.
and also to be able to justify, because this is someone that wasn't well off at all. We'll definitely be getting flow. We see all the time when, like, especially now, like, we've got the Conservative government, all these people with all their kids on benefits, all this stuff. Like, are you not entitled to have love and want to have all this just because you're living below the poverty line? You don't want to have children. Now, people have different views points.
bro, energy bills are going up, council tax going up, children wear.
Price of the brick going up, bro.
Bro, tell everybody the price of the brick is going up.
Yeah, for real. Like,
Inflation.
it's up, innit? And it's stuck. So people are gonna start making decisions based on that, innit? Now, if you got more bread, you can do what you want.
Decision.
Yeah, like
Do you know what I
if
mean?
your 100 M's up, it's like
But then if everyone
This
that
is a
was a
pandemic.
millionaire didn't
Like,
have
what you
kids,
talking
That's a pandemic.
we ain't struggling over here.
yeah, if everyone that wasn't a millionaire didn't have kids because they weren't emmed up, then
Yeah.
like, the
We'd have no
population
population,
gonna
innit?
dip.
Yeah.
You get me? So there's two sides.
But
to
then
that
there's
argument.
also like a lot of wealthy people that just have one youth.
It's interesting seeing the different habits. That is true. See, people that have really got a lot of paper don't actually have a lot of kids like that.
Ain't got time.
Yeah.
What do you mean, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. But would you man do it though if you had peas?
Do what?
Like behave like NickCannon?
No, like I said, for me personally, I wouldn't do it. In that regard, I wouldn't want to have that many kids that I'm not around. I hate it. I'd hate it entirely.
Even if it was with one woman, I wouldn't want 8 kids.
Bro,
Bro.
like, I'm not on that.
I hear that.
If money wasn't an issue, yeah, I'd want. I come from 3, so that's at the bare minimum, innit? You know.
There's 5 of us.
Yeah. If I could have more and women's with it, because all these things are great. I'm the one carrying the child, and it's great. Me saying, no, I want 6 kids. You push them out, innit? Like.
I did.
Yeah. Good one. Good one. Aha. Yeah, it's not on me, innit? So. Yeah, I don't think I move that reckless, innit? But
I
you
wouldn't.
never
But then
know
at
till
the
you're in
same
the hot
time,
seat, boy.
There's the aspect of
It's
the
context. The
life.
mitigating circumstances is where he's at mentally in regards to maybe not being around and like wherever his politics are, because he puts on a turban, he has different. You hear him every now and then, he says different little things and that. So, Donnie might really subscribe to this and he's living his truth. Where it's like, I think he might have enough. I won't be surprised to have another week before the end of the year.
Is this camera on me?
Like,
But yeah, being in that kind of situation where your life's in front of you, you see what I'm saying, and you're watching it go, it's a whole different mindset that I can't necessarily say everyone can put their mind in or say that their decision making will be. Do you get me? People will be stressed out and then their decision making goes out the window.
But the
They're
thing is,
you know what
like
I'm saying?
after the 7th one, like bro, like okay, man, like I can't have an opinion no more. Like you already have children scattered everywhere.
yeah,
You
7,
have-
8, 9,
like,
it's all the same thing at that
do you know what I
point.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just as difficult as the other. Like, what more can I say?
But people that are super caked anyway, like even on a smaller level, you like have one child. How, of course, generalization. How active are they? If they really, really get into the bag, you're probably not at home. What the money allows you to do is to have the lifestyle to supplement for you not being there. So the gadgets, the house, the big bedroom, the money, the
Access to things.
the
Classes
pool,
and-
and then how you might have the nanny, all that stuff in it, you know, or family staying with you. But a lot of people that their parents weren't actually there because they'll get into the bag.
But if the bag's
So maybe
properly,
maybe for rich people, then like it's not even that mad when it kind of because even if it was only one kid, he wasn't going to be there anyway. So I can have 7 or 8 because I'm not in the house anyway.
it's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Right?
So you're just looking at it from a different perspective. But yeah, wear condoms, guys, man. Like, you know, just chill out, man. Because like Van said, energy prices, inflation, it's going crazy out here, bro.
Yeah, man, wear condoms.
Food, everything's going up. Like that first bit of the year.
Van said that.
Wear condoms, yeah. No, seriously, yeah.
Zero.
Practice safe sex.
He's like, yeah, condoms.
Inside idea. I said, if I start asking other questions now, like, when's the last time everyone got tested and that, we'll get quiet in here. Bro.
Rah, what's going on?
Yeah, I'll just be like that.
We're healthy individuals, man. Fuck you mean, nigga.
Okay, everyone says that. Go on, double check, bro.
Last week, huh?
I love that.
COVID, right?
No, sexual health, bro.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Fuck it up.
Man said in bare confidence, like, yeah, I got my meat checked.
Come
No,
on, bro, man.
bro.
Look, I know you play.
Yeah?
I know to play.
Okay, cool. I hear it. You don't have to go anywhere. You can get a home test, innit? So
With what?
you can get a sexual health kit sent to
Yeah,
your house,
home,
bro.
yeah.
In the post.
Yeah.
So,
It's a new age,
and it's
bro.
cool,
You
bro.
don't have to, like,
when you don't live at home with mums anymore,
Bro,
you ain't gonna worry about that.
yeah,
You need to go there.
it's a new age, bro.
That-
you don't have to
that-
catch man slipping in
You
Jeffrey's
need that.
thing.
That what you call it, that little bit of
Jeff, man
feet
said Jeffrey's
of
wing,
seeing
yeah.
someone. But man said Jeffrey's wings.
But the thing is, when
You
you
know
go,
about Jeffrey,
but when
bro,
you're going to
try
the
it.
clinic, yeah, even though it's very clear, everyone's there for the same thing, yeah, you have that little awkwardness. You go to the front desk and like,
It's like there's shame involved.
and the lady knows you're here, like,
Bro, you should be here, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I'll come to get a checkup. And she's like, what was that? And they ask you your name. I listen, bitch.
It's when they scream your whole name, you know.
Like, I'll write on my phone. You can see my name. I don't need to say my name loud, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
As if we're not here for the same thing. It's crazy, isn't it? So, Yeah, go and get yourself checked, guys, man. The alternative, like if you're not on if it's a shame thing or like embarrassment, yeah, get the home kit.
Why is that shame though? Really, like.
I just think our attitudes to sex over here are just a bit weird sometimes, isn't it?
And everyone's under the assumption that someone's got something.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, if you're going to...
Like just the immature approach, innit?
No, Fols' response.
No, because I was like, what? Is that what everyone thinks? Like, everyone's got the clap or something?
Nah. Like, I mean, like,
when you
go and you catch someone
The
slipping,
stigma.
innit?
But even that's bad as well. I know what I'm saying. It's like,
Fols
you
like,
should have... I've just been out here with my meat. So what? People are...
Nah,
that's mad, bro.
Nah. I didn't mean it that way, just to clear up.
No, I understand what you're saying now, innit? But it's like, even that mentality is backwards. So you're
Yeah,
only
you're right.
going to the clinic because you got something. No, I'm going to make sure I don't have something.
Yeah, exactly.
Make sure I'm actually healthy, you know. You're going to the dentist, you're going to the therapist. Go and get checked your meat checked out, bro.
Stop it.
You check everything, innit? Full body MOT.
I check that meat.
Yeah. You don't subscribe to this message? You don't want your brothers to make sure they're healthy?
Yeah, just stop saying meat.
Oh,
please.
meat.
The full
Yeah.
body MOT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that done.
Get your blood checked, get everything, innit? So,
How old were you when you first went to the clinic? You remember?
I think I was in my mid to late teens.
Mm.
I think so, yeah. No, yeah, my mid-teens, yeah.
Yeah.
I went to, it was just to go and get condoms first, innit? And then I mustered up the courage to actually say, you know what? have a look at me.
Story.
Hey, go on.
Go on.
When I went and like, they called me in, yeah. I went in there, and the lady that was to check my meat was like my boy's girlfriend.
Does he know this story?
I'm not sure.
It does now.
Oh, man.
He must, but we never discussed it.
Wait, are you guys still boys now?
Nah.
Is that still his girlfriend?
Nah.
Okay, cool. Let's go then. H knows I want to go already. 'Cause
I was like, why does these things happen to me,
but in
bro?
that scenario there, yeah, like, especially if you're not even boys anymore or like there's been a fallout and that, let us see the full meat, man.
That's crazy.
Did you have to get it out?
No. Bro, we looked at each other and
Like,
she was
nah.
like, do you want to see someone else? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Because that is awkward and embarrassing still.
Like, that was the only piece of dialogue that we had.
What about after that? When you
It
saw
was
each
quiet
other?
like for like 30 seconds. And you know when like it's awkward, the 30 seconds feels like 10 minutes.
30 seconds is a long time, bro.
Bro, for staring at
In a
each other.
sexual health clinic. Have I got it or not? Can somebody answer me?
Bro, like we were looking at each other like we were unsure of like who we really were.
Now she looking at, is that?
It's like, and I'm looking at her like, is this you? Like, and then she was like, do you want to see someone else? And I was like, yeah.
Even hit you with the NHS voice, the reassurance.
Yeah.
That's
We've never
funny.
moved so fast, bro.
Bruv.
Nah, she did the right thing still.
So what, you don't never spoke about that ever again? At no point?
Nah.
Wait.
What's the need?
Yeah. What do you say? Do you remember that time you nearly checked my meat? It's weird.
I mean,
No, but it's funny because it didn't happen, innit?
like,
You should be able to laugh at that like after.
that was awkward. You get me?
And depending on like your relationship, your brethren, like how like comfortable, funny, like chill out, man. Almost show my meat to your girl, bro. Relax, man.
Bring my meat out.
You know, imagine we're getting too cheeky in the group chat.
Yeah.
Hey, chill out, man.
You lot are wild.
That's not too wild. It didn't happen, innit?
No, but just talking about
Because it's
group
context, innit? Because it's not like, oh, she works in the clinic, and that's why. It's not like I just casually was like, hey, meet
Hey.
Mondays. Like, no, bro.
Meat Mondays.
Sound like a film. Or a novel.
That's hilarious. I was mid-teens. I told the awkward story when like it was one of my church aunties saw me coming out of the clinic.
What did she do?
I looked at her like I didn't see her, innit? But she definitely saw me, like
She
saw
you.
me. And it was double whammy because it was not only you coming out of the clinic, that means you're having sex, but you also act like you didn't see me. So you can't greet.
Oh yeah.
But auntie, if there's one day we can let culture slide, like let it be today.
Concrete.
Like let's act like this ain't happened, man. Please, man.
Did she snitch on you?
Absolutely.
Nah, it
And my
is
house
what it
used
is,
to be the
man.
base for what they call house fellowship. So after like in the evening is where they'll come for like Bible study and
Please,
like.
can we
yeah.
not? Can we not?
Sorry, can you let us Jerusalem diggers, break down the body of Christ and everyone's Chrissy.
That is so
Yeah, so
funny.
Sunday evenings, my house was the go-to place, innit? For house fellowship, innit? So, yeah, she see me during the week and she was there and it's like, yo, I know she told my mum. Big facts. But it's
Yeah.
like, what do you want teenagers to do? If I was out here moving crazy and that, it would be worse, innit? So,
Yeah,
we didn't bring no babies home, bring no STDs home, so, we straight.
that's it.
So, but yeah, our attitudes to sex in general, I think, are a little bit backwards. And like you were saying earlier, about like, if you're going to the clinic, people think it's because you've got something, whereas you're trying to make sure you don't. You're trying to be healthy, innit? So,
Yeah,
because even come out today, as I was coming here, I don't know what pod he was talking about when we was just, I think difference in attitude maybe towards sex between like the straight community and the gay community, like because of how they have sex, they're more at risk to certain diseases. So because that traditionally they have a higher rate of safe sex because they're actively getting tested, etc. And I think the article come out today and was talking about how there's been a surge of like HIV and STDs amongst the Haities, innit?
The Haich.
Yeah,
the hate.
in the straight community, we wilding right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so everyone stay safe out there, man. No
That
weekend
actually makes sense when
shenanigans.
you think about it.
Yeah,
Mm.
and it's the first time in a decade where the numbers have gone the other way, where we're the ones moving a bit too mad in that.
I blame TikTok.
How, bro?
Sip
No.
and pain. That's where it's happening.
Choke and stroke. I can't believe you call it choke and stroke, Oh my god! You know what we can do? Yeah, the continuation of our conversation last week with regards to the Rogan. Have you seen the stuff happen recently, Joe Rogan?
Yeah, the N-word compilation.
Yeah, so obviously last week it was.
That's actually what it was.
That's exactly what it was, bro. Sorry. Bro.
It's just so funny because Haich is so. If we never have on the podcast,
The thing
yeah,
is, it sounds
half
funny,
the
but
stuff
it's
we
not
say
funny.
he would never even. Let me even say this to Vans now, yeah.
Man said the N-word compilation, bro.
Bro, it's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It was like for 2 minutes straight. I was like, how are you saying it that much?
So this is the thing about the Planet the Apes thing and the Philadelphia thing. So last week we were talking about his issue with Neil Young Neil Young pulling himself on Spotify because of the whole COVID and misinformation. And then it's gone a step further now where it's like, okay, cool, maybe the whole COVID thing and misinformation thing didn't stick where people would have thought that Spotify would stop backing their guy. Now it's looked like there's other stuff come out. So it's now this whole his use of the N-word, innit? And I don't know if I got the clip, but there's another clip I sent Mans, but the N-word compilation clip, I think it's like over across like 70 episodes, he's used the N-word. Now, in terms of podcasting, yeah, 70 episodes is a lot,
That's a lot.
of episodes. Now, the angle that some people are going with is in context, so referring to the word, not saying H is a N-word. It's saying, reference a song but brother, I have a blanket rule in it. The argument will always be for like people, yo, it's in the music, we use it flagrantly, whatever. How can other people not to use it and that? You should have no urge to use it, in my opinion, in context, out of context. I find that even worse because at least them man could do it with their chest. Because all you're trying to do is find a backdoor way of being like, I'm special, I can still find a way of using it, and I'm not offending you because I'm just saying, I'm just repeating the word. It's not that big a deal. Nah, bro. Now you're getting flogged and you have to pull down 70 episodes. And now doing IG, like, apologies 5 minutes long and that. But I don't think it's going to stop him being on the platform.
No, not TikTok. Spotify have announced a pledge to donate 100 million towards marginalised groups or
Yeah.
something to that effect.
The gay and the women is where the money will go. Now, if you can tick 2 boxes and get the gay black women, cool. But that's where the money will go. Say marginalised
It's
groups.
ridiculous.
So and the reason why the 100 million figure is important because that's the same amount of money they gave him
Yeah.
allegedly for his exclusive licensing deal with Spotify, innit?
Yeah.
So I don't know, because I'm self-proclaimed conspiracy theorist. I would hate if this is being used. Obviously, I know how black people are to rile us up for their own separate agenda against him because just like he's getting too big for his boots, innit? Now, one part of me almost doesn't care because he's done the crime, the shoe fits. So if they want to get him out of here. But I wouldn't like it if man's being used solely for that and not because they actually care about
You see, to me,
the N-word usage or how we feel as black people.
It sounds like that because he was in like the media for
All the COVID stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then now shortly after, you're saying 70 episodes.
Yeah.
How has no one combed through this before?
Yeah. No, okay, not in his defense, but that was pre the Spotify deal. He's been
That makes no difference.
He's been podcasting for I think a decade. So
no, but it's like, why is it so like?
Why now? Because if you say the N-word and it's bad, it should always been bad.
As in, if he's been doing it for X amount of time,
yeah.
Why off the back of the recent controversy?
Okay, so that being the catalyst.
As this just, do you know what I mean? It's not like he suddenly became famous. But it's been
okay. Cool. My apologies.
I mean?
Context extra I didn't give you. So India Arie, she came out off the back of Neil Young, saying that she also wants her music pulled off Spotify, but her issues stem from something deeper than his issues with regards to COVID misinformation. It's because of how Joe Rogan talks. So she was the person that put out that N-word compilation.
I thought it just kind of just popped
No,
out.
so that's where apologies that I got to give you all the information. That's where it came from, innit? So now a bit of me also feels like that is very convenient. It isn't lost on me that a lot of these artists already have an issue with Spotify in regards to them probably being the worst paying streaming service. So you're already not paying me very well. You're using the money generated from my music being on platform to pay this guy, and he's also used racist language. So you're already fucking me over here with the money. The money I'm making, you're reinvesting into my man because it's from business point of view. You have your music. I'm dropping episodes every day. I'm getting on average 11 million listeners every day. Like we can clearly see where the money's being made, innit? And with little investment on our end because he's already doing his thing,
bro. And I'll be real. At Spotify, when India Arie done that, no one probably even flinched.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I don't feel like she's a powerhouse. Where
she's not. It would be nice if, like, let's say Beyonce, Ed Sheeran, Adele, Billie Eilish,
the Titans in this thing.
What's Katy Perry or like Taylor Swift were to come out and say we're removing our stuff on Spotify, it will have a lot of more weight than India Arie, who's just has 1.5 million listeners per month. They're not flinching. If anything, okay, cool. Joe Rogan's not going nowhere.
But I think it was a little bit more than don't flinch because Donnie had to come back again on IG after the first thing with the code. Come back now and have like a almost 5-6 minute long video, pulled 70 episodes. The CEO had to release another statement, pledge an extra 100 million, which they may never have been choosing to that. Were they planning to spend 100 million before and pledging it to a marginalized group? So I think to say they didn't flinch is inaccurate. They definitely blinked a couple times, bro, because...
All right, in a sense of that, but like for her, okay, you've just lost like a huge chunk.
No, but it's not about her per se. Like,
I'm just saying that, like, I'm saying in terms of like the end goal, like they're going to recruit that money from all the artists that they take from very quickly.
But she sacrificed herself
they had to
for
make
the bigger goal, which
is... they had to make a move, but I'm saying in the point of...
So is that thing gone?
Them removing...
Double check.
I probably don't even think it's gone.
They probably still kept it up. That's bad, man.
Like, she's like... Her point is like, I'm not... For as long as he's there, I'm not going to keep my shit here.
As it stands, the stuff's still on there. So... But more than anything, whether stuff's on there or not, it wasn't necessarily about her removing the stuff for me. It was revealing this and just showing that, you know, more people have an issue with my man, or maybe even what he represents. Because I think deeper rooted in the issue is the money, bro. I'm not saying the racism isn't there. That's not a problem. It's definitely because I'm. Bro, we can do the inter-community conversation with us. I get tribe when we're having a conversation out in the public. We can have in our closed corner and say, yo, listen, I know what you're really doing, bro. You're trying to get the bag in it. But if you're paying me the worst, you can't also disrespect me as well, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's brazy.
Yeah. But the thing is that like he's so much of a powerhouse over there. He's so valuable to them that like people would usually get fired for this shit. They just took down the episodes. So like, so in a sense, like they're complicit. Like they it doesn't really affect them in that way.
But you see, when there was the, like you said, like people usually get fired. Were you for the firing when that was the culture?
What do you mean?
Like if someone had a similar incident maybe a couple of years ago, or like
For being racist?
they were lesser known, had lesser influence, and this happened and they got fired. Were you for the firing at the time?
If they're being racist.
Because all these episodes, they're old episodes, and it's not me trying to cut minutes. I'm just trying to have a full conversation. They're very old episodes.
You're a grown man. Like you can't just go willy nilly and say these things. Like, I walked into a black neighborhood and it looked like the Planet of the Apes.
Play the clip, man. Context, no. Play the clip, because people don't even know what we're talking about, bro.
We can't go to there. So I go, you got to go to one where there's Planet of the Apes, man. We're going to go see Planet of the Apes. So I look on the iPhone app, and it says, okay, take me to this one. And the guy goes, okay. I go, is that in a good neighborhood? He's like, oh, yeah. Guy barely speaks English. He takes us there. We get out, and we're giggling. Oh, we're going to see Planet of the Apes. We walk into Planet of the Apes. We walked into Africa, dude. We walked in the door, and there was no white people. And I was trying to make the story entertaining, and I said, we got out, and it was like we were in Africa. It's like we...
Bro.
You're lying there, because what you're saying is you got in there, you're linking black people to monkeys. That's always been an old school racist trope, innit? Like, that's not something that we're not aware of, innit? So,
bro, and that's just something that just rolled off the tongue casually.
That for me is way worse than N1, because N1 compilation is just like, it's cut, it's spliced and that from all the different episodes.
Yeah,
that for me is way more brazen than the N-word thing.
I was mad.
Because that shows where your mentality is at and how you view black people, innit?
So yeah, yes, people would absolutely usually get fired for that shit. Do you know what I mean?
So what do you want from us then as a... So let's take off what I said earlier about conspiracy theory and maybe people using our outrage, yeah? Should we all just stop listening to Spotify then? Like stop using Spotify. If it's something like this can be this glaring and this person's still on their platform, because you can say someone else would have been fired if this was another community, insert community here, you know what I'm talking about. Donnie wouldn't even be talking about this, right?
Yeah.
He would have been gone. So you don't rate us? Do we not rate ourselves enough? Are we not together enough?
Look what's happening with Whoopi Goldberg.
I do want an answer at some point, like whether or not we should all stop listening to using Spotify. I didn't ask that just for my health, innit? Like, answer me,
bro. Answer your own question, bro.
Oh, you can't answer my question, bro. Or you can.
Are you gonna stop listening to Spotify?
You don't answer a question with a question. So I'll answer your question after you answer my question.
That would be the ideal solution. Yeah, or not necessarily ideal solution, but there's power in numbers, like you were saying last week. So that would be a very easy way for...
What are you saying? You'll do it if everyone else does it?
Yeah, basically.
I hear it.
Do you know what?
The Maserati's back.
Where was I going to go with this? I don't even know if that is a solution, because in that instance, what are you actually combating? What are you fighting there? What point is being made?
You're pulling away the numbers, because it's the numbers that's giving man almost the impunity to not have the same consequence of other people. Now, it would be to be seen if there's enough of us that actually listen or use that platform for it to put a dent. Because for some people that him being on that's even great. Like, right, yeah, no, like free speech. People that like would want to be able to use the word. Like, if let's say, okay, in this country, what, we're 3%? In this country, is it 3%? It's a single digit percentage,
yeah.
Isn't it? Like 3%.
Yeah.
So maybe it doesn't make a dent. I don't know if it's like in America or other places.
So let me, if I'm not to
I'm
reframe
asking you,
what I'm saying.
it's numbers, that's where the power base is, numbers, isn't it?
But what I'm saying is, if there's an instance where everybody could do something,
Yeah.
I feel like just stopping to listen to Spotify would be a wasted effort if we can get everyone to do one thing
in the
No,
moment.
there you're right.
You see
Because
what I'm
then,
saying?
if we can get everyone to not listen, if we can get everyone to agree to not use Spotify, we can get everyone to agree to go and do this.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
of
that's
course.
what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. What are
Yeah,
we
like,
combating?
we're not
'Cause-
going to get everyone to stop listening to Spotify. It's just never going to
No, I don't
happen.
think that's what
hear
he's
that, but
saying
it's
though. What
in-
he's saying
in-
is, if we can get everyone to do that,
then we're using
we-
the opportunity.
yeah,
to,
when
of
it's a
agreement.
missed opportunity.
Bro.
It's not that we can't get everyone to not listen to Spotify. We're saying it's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
It's if you can get everyone to do that and be on one accord, what can we actually get everyone to be on
Do you
one
know
accord
what I mean?
for?
Yeah.
Which is bigger fight than that, innit?
Because as much as it's all right, cool, Spotify or Joe Rogan, this
Yeah.
is something that's bigger than that.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So that's why I'm like, what is that? The battle here? What are we combating? We combating the individual and trying to stop him, trying to prove a point that people can't say what they want, or we actually trying to combat racism on a bigger scale.
That's how
Or
I'm
we-
looking at it.
do you
People
know what
can't
I
say
mean?
what they want, and that creates a culture. Because at the end of the day, it's the rules of engagement. Play the game how it's currently being played, and don't pretend like. Because we use the example of another community. It wouldn't happen to them this way. Now, do I always like that? No, not necessarily. Because it can end up coming across like bullying, where maybe like a Whoopi Goldberg thing that happened, where you can have a Freudian slip, or you can say something ignorantly because you genuinely didn't have all the information, or you're misguided, but you're being punished severely as if what you said was purposely malicious when it wasn't. Now, I don't want to then become the big bad bully, but it's not lost on me that there's a hierarchy in regards to racism, and we're at the bottom of it. Because a lot of us still watch Apprentice.
He's powerful and he's valuable to the BBC.
Exactly.
So, again, it's a common theme.
And I made a reference because of the thing Alan Sugar tweeted about the Cameroon national team.
Yeah.
Saying they look like the guys on the beach and that. So selling sunglasses. That's where I'm coming from, innit? And
I think people need to figure out how they want to fight and how they should fight, because I feel like a lot of the time, we do what we think works, but
and not everyone's on the same page.
yeah,
Some people like are gonna lead the fight, and everyone's just gonna be like, they're not really gonna do this because it's gonna inconvenience them. Everyone was criticizing the people that were sitting on the floor.
Oh, the Insular Britain.
Yeah,
And now everyone's like, bring them back.
yeah. Now people are like, bring them back.
Sorry, they're in the house. They're warm, bro. It's cold out there, bro. When they wanted to ride, we didn't want to ride. We wanted to get to work.
Yeah. People were getting gassed over the Range Rover mum and that. I see you niggas on her gram.
Because you had cheeks.
what? Don't explain it to me. It sounds nasty.
I don't want you to go down that rabbit hole. 'Cause you'll be there for a while. Start testing your blackness.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely a matter of figuring out how you want to fight, and if you do want to fight, do you know what I mean?
But it's just, I think it's something to put one foot in front of the other, because even if it may be trivial in comparison to all the big major things that we need to accomplish, yeah, sometimes it feels like the problem's so big that we don't even deal with the small ones. Because like, oh my God, this is such a widespread issue. Because it doesn't even help when you've got we can't be, like I said, we're not always going to be on the same page. I'm not mad at that, but Donnell Rawlings, who's on there, he went on an episode, one or two episodes with Dave Chappelle. He came out and said, I don't think my man's racist. Now, whether you like it or not, you as a black person, when you say something, unfortunately, you don't get looked at as an individual. You
Bro,
know?
there's no power in our currency. Our currency is just outrage, and that's it. Nothing ever happens of it. Like, from a group perspective, like, as an entire group, we're constantly disrespected.
Do you know what it is? I feel like
there has to be a turn. There has to be a line in the sand somewhere. There has to be. It can't just continue. Because I think we've had so many types of conversations on the podcast, from like the H&M coolest monkey in the jungle to like, oh, did they mean it? Was it really this? Is it microaggression? Like, surely, some way, somehow.
do you know what it is? I feel like you can only fight this when you're willing to risk it all, and you have to accept that. And if you're not willing to do that, then there's no point. Or not, there's no point, because that sounds like all hope's gone. But at the same time, if you're not willing to risk it all,
Are you willing to lose your income, your life?
you see what I'm saying? Because these are the things that can be taken from you in a system that you're not in control of.
Yeah.
So if you're still willing to fight under those circumstances, then yeah, all right, cool. I can see that this can actually go somewhere. But if the moment you're inconvenienced, you lose all fight, you ain't really a fighter. You see what I'm saying? And it's fine, because I understand how the world works.
Yeah.
But that's why I'll question is like, what are we fighting? How are we doing it? Are we doing it to make ourselves feel better for a moment in time, to feel like vindicated? Yeah, but it's not really that. Or are we trying to create change that's going to be implemented so our generations further can X, Y, Z and actually, do you know what I mean?
Mine, if I want to articulate myself well, is to first make a statement, which I would hope sets a precedent, and then can make a cultural shift. Because if you even just look at the world of entertainment, we watch so many old school shows and films, and our entertainers working like the Chitlin circuit. People like Ray Charles not being able to black you have a segregated crowd and that. Like, you're good enough to sing and dance for us, but the people that look like you can't be in certain spaces. But you as entertainers, fine. But your people, your community can't be here. People going against not playing in coloured rooms and stuff like that. So these are music artists essentially that are pushing back, innit? Now, whether everyone is generally from a place of, I don't like the misinformation that may be on the JoeRogan podcast, I don't like the verbiage used in regards to black people, or it is just a money thing. Part of the money issue, we support creatives as well. And black people are traditionally underpaid, especially in the entertainment industry. So one hand kind of washes the other. So if you make the statement and we show, well, maybe you can't really play with us a little bit, and then we can do the thing you're saying. Like, if we can actually get on one call for just this maybe trivial issue with regards to the streaming platform, we've shown that we can do it. Because the problem is, a lot of the time we say is, jokingly, if you man do it first, I'll do it, or this always happens, it's never going to change, or we're just going to keep, that culture is going to keep continuing. So the culture in regards to us getting disrespected is going to keep continuing. That's just how I look at it. So, and it could be rich for me to say, because I may be waiting for everyone else around me to stop using Spotify. The irony, you're listening to this podcast probably right now on Spotify. Like, there's irony in everything we're saying, but it has to be something that's going to get us all on one accord, innit? Because just because you insert celebrity here has access and is around the Rogan, and you may feel, bro, a lot of bad white people have been good to certain black people around them. Doesn't mean, and I'm not saying he's the most violent, vile racist, but you can't play with that Philly clip talking about Planet of the Apes and stuff, and me not look at you and be like, brother.
Like, I think at this point, and let me see if I can even gather my thoughts for what I want to say, or if I know where I'm going with what I'm saying, but don't want no one to be triggered by what I'm saying, so trigger warning anyone listening and that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we've been through so much in this generation visibly, especially across these platforms, where this is not the most outrageous thing that has happened, or we've bear witness to, even in the past 2 years.
What's the light work?
Do you see what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like it's just continually being desensitized to these sort of things, which is why I feel like if anything has to be done, it has to be of that scale now, or in terms of willing to lose it all, because anything small, as baby steps in response to the things that have been going on, I understand them, but I don't see how that works out as a win in the end.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? That's just my viewpoint. And it's not to discourage anyone from making small progress, because make progress nonetheless. But I'm thinking change doesn't usually come just from, do you know what I mean? Some like that statement you're talking about, but that statement's not going to come at no cost. Do you know what I mean? And even if we look at,
we had the BLM protest during lockdown and stuff, and that was because something so crazy happened in front of us, and we were still to really take it in. It wasn't like the time period of going to work every day. And it was probably still been crazy. But the fact we were indoors and just bombarded with the news.
I can't even say that I've been fact checking stuff, but probably from then till now, I'm sure there's multiple incidents that have come and taken place in XYZ. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? But now we're just rolling through it because we've just taken it on.
There was one guy, they're doing this whole no-knock warrant thing in the US. The guy was hiding under the covers in his front room. And did he die? They definitely shot him, but I don't know if he's dead or not.
I'm not
but
sure.
Like you see them on the police body cam where they're just turning the lock very, like, no knock warrant. Brother, you come into my abode, you're surprising me, and there's bare of you, and you're acting like you're scared. Brother, you're the one that's got the artillery. You've got the body armor to protect you. You've got the strength in numbers. You've got the cameras, and you're still moving shook. I'm in my house. You surprise me, and you're moving scared. Come on, man. It's crazy, bro. So, I don't know. Like I said, the conversation is a lot bigger and broader than just this. But I think the reason why I look at it the way I look at it is because it's like, it is part of the wider issue, just how we're looked at in it. Now, like I said, if it is a conspiracy theory of where people have an agenda to get Rogan out for whatever reason that is, and we're being used, then maybe I'm a little bit, hold your horses, kind of don't play with us here. But I can't ignore what I've just heard and act like it didn't happen. Because there's still a problem with that verbiage. And I know there's black people that subscribe to it, like, raw. we can't respect ourselves. We can't expect people to respect ourselves, but like inter-community, in-house issue. And I also look at you a certain way. If you can use the N-word, but you don't use the F-word in regards to the LGBTQ community, you don't use the P-word if you're talking about Asians, you don't use the K-word, which I didn't know was a word until my mid-20s in regards to Jews. So you censor yourself over there, but you can't censor us. I've never liked anybody thinking that I'm a mug and other people, they shook other people. No, be scared of me as well, bro. Maybe that's just my problem, my bias, isn't it? Then why do you think I'm a prick? Or people that look at me are pricks.
Yeah, but
everyone else you got ratings for. So rules of engagement, look at how other communities are patterning up, and whether we like how that sometimes plays out, that is clearly the way to move until we get to a level playing field. Because the problem is, I think what people are trying to do now is, these things were years ago, we need to move forward. And trying to do a level playing field whilst our issues haven't been resolved. Until our issues are resolved, it's not level playing field. Because like we were saying, I can have a pragmatic approach. Some things for me personally may not bother me, but I can understand my community and people who look like me, why they're upset about it. And sometimes I fall in line for what I feel is like the greater good. But deep down, that's light. Maybe because, I don't know if man see that race, man just snuff them. But that isn't everyone's reality. Or I get a win in another way. You know? So, everyone's... I bet it's just all rumbling here, bro.
yeah, I'm hungry as fuck.
Racism got us hungry. The racism, you know? So, it's just how you look at it, man. I don't know, man. I'd be very interested to see, like, some of our listeners and just the wider community online, like, how they look at this whole Rogan thing. Where they stand, like, in NDRE, censorship, free speech, their views on the N-word as well. Because some people don't bother that much. They want us to stop using it. They don't even care about what other people. They just want us to stop using it. And maybe if we all stop using it, other people will stop using it. But I don't know if that is really a solution.
Sorry, I was watching a comedy the other day.
And they were letting the N-word fly.
No, I can't. I was getting my hair done, so that's how I ended up watching something. And then I can't remember the guy's name. I want to find out. But
White
he made
guy?
a joke. Not black guy. He made a joke about people using the N-word.
Okay.
And ultimately, the concept of the joke was, right, why can't you understand that there's some words that you can't use? You see what I'm saying? And if we was talking to like the white people in the audience kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, he likened it to, all right, your mum, she has a name, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you call her name? No, you call her mum.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So if you can do that,
Oh, so he probably
why
tried to
can't
dumb
you?
it down,
Do
yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
It's just the entitlement of white people at times. Like, they just think conditioned. Their default setting, their factory settings. They look at us as the remix, bro. It's like that's I'm just gonna just how I feel, bro. So like, and it's something so minuscule. Just don't say this word. But it highlights how we're viewed. Because if you can't not say this word, and I know we sometimes made it sexy in music. I know YG, my nigga, it slaps, innit? But chill out, bro.
Said I'm
Or-
a ride for my motherfucking niggas.
Hey, chill out. Or we do everything, bro. I want everybody offended, bro. Let's have the free for all. Let's play in the pig pen, innit? And we can really see. But you won't, because you know who you're scared of. You know how to pattern up. Because at the end of the day is, in people's homes and that, we don't know what's really going on.
Yeah.
Like,
But my point is, the guy's point is, would you call your mum by her first name?
absolutely not.
But you know her first name, right?
Of course. I know my mother.
Do you get it? It's like
Yeah.
so you don't have to say it.
Yeah.
Like, that's not for you to say. Bottom line. But dad says it. Yeah, you're not dad.
Yeah, you want my dad in the trenches when he's
Yeah,
writing
you
love
don't,
letters.
that's not you.
early doors.
I know some people that call their parents by their first name.
Don't know why they're doing that.
The Tahadi kids.
Monet,
Monet.
Lorenzo,
Papi.
Poppy.
Do you know what I mean? But like, it was funny still the way he dropped
It's
it
always
as well.
different. Like, comedians have a different lifestyle. I know you've seen the Jimmy Carr special. He's got a Netflix special, and it's literally like 55 minutes of puns. Like, and he's got it got delivered almost as if it was a Jewish Holocaust joke, but it was more a joke against Romani gypsies and that. But he's just going for it he's got rape joke in there. He's got everything in there, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't
This guy's
care.
He
crazy.
actually has jokes.
He's
though, innit?
literally saying that, like, this is the one that's going to get me cancelled. Some people also going for that, like, when people feel like we're too sensitive online now, let's take it back to the golden age where you can just say what you want. But there's also extra caveat, you're a white man in that, and, you know.
That's always a weird space for comedians because
Yeah.
they live in a space of Like they're like everything I'm saying is a joke.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
And it's, the intention isn't to offend, it's to make someone laugh.
yeah, I'm actually here for. But then
But yeah, here's one. If anyone says listen to it, is seeing the Jimmy Carr's one, he's just going for it, bro. And like, yeah, that line about the gypsies was.
Oh, it's terrible.
You see it?
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even if something you're watching, like, bro, can anyone see me watching this? Like, I was like, yo, I'm have to turn this off, bro. This is getting out of hand, isn't it? So, is there anything do you think I've missed from that conversation? We ran off enough. Have you guys got any?
No, do you know
I feel like I was rambling. Have you got any other thoughts or opinions that you want
to be honest,
present?
there's so much we could say,
And we could be here for
do
ages.
you know what I mean? It will go on forever. And
Yeah.
like so.
I think like
Because I didn't really even care about Joe Rogan in the end. My mind went elsewhere. I'm starting to think about other
It's
things.
bigger
Do you
than
see
him.
what I'm
It's just
saying?
bigger than him.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
He was just the segue into
Yeah.
the big picture in that regard. But do you know what I
Hey,
mean?
guys.
Fight the fight, innit?
Listen to this episode of Off the Cuff on Spotify. Episode 329. You get
Yeah.
me? I don't know, man. Keep fighting a good fight, innit?
Bro, fight the fight, bro.
Yeah.
Fight when you can, how you can, man.
Yeah, it's no point. I don't want to send anyone into a fight with their arms tied behind their back.
Yeah,
and,
some people can't fight.
and everyone else has got burners.
Like,
It's true, no, it's true.
fight when
So,
you can, how you can.
yeah, rules of engagement, innit? So, is what it is. What are you watching, guys? I don't want to end this on a
Jimmy Carr.
fuck off. I ain't advising anyone to go and watch that, bro.
I've had a bit of a blurry week, so
Bro,
I
it's
haven't really
Tuesday,
watched
blood.
much.
No, as in like in the last 7 days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man's like, raw, you done out here on Tuesday already. There's no more hope for you, bro.
Yeah,
Power,
it's one of them
season
blurry
finale.
ones. Yeah, I watched that though.
Okay, cool. I trust you. At least that's one you won't miss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good
I
end to
don't-
the season.
I mean, things happened. It just wasn't like as cliffhangery like
Explosive.
as the previous 2 episodes.
Okay.
But you know, there were like a lot of talking points. You know, it was the episode for the big trial, the verdict, what happens to Tariq. Tariq, I can't lie, he's impressive.
I don't know. I'm happy to see it, but I don't know why my man. Insert spoiler alert. I don't know why he burned himself. I don't know why he.
Redemption. Because he knows that, or I feel because he knows that he had part to do with Lauren's death.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair.
yeah.
Because
like,
I thought he was gonna betray Tariq because Tariq essentially betrayed him by taking a photo of his dad and messing up his dad's political career, innit? For his own good, because Councilman Tate had him by the nuts, like, yo, I need this picture. If
that's-
not,
But that's an indication of like how there's genuine love there, but they're just doing stuff to kind of save themselves. But then in this point where he was like, I can risk losing something for the freedom of Tariq.
Yeah.
and also Tariq's consequences in comparison to Braden's. Braden's also got the dad political connection.
He would have
Yeah.
got
Probably-
immunity as well.
Like, yeah,
he'll be
probably
alright.
get community service, like his.
I'm pretty sure he would have gotten immunity. So that means that anything that he does say when he goes up there and he snitches on himself,
Yeah.
you can't charge me for this, bro.
That's what it is. Yeah, because he basically admitted saying that he's the guy that killed him.
Yeah, he said I did the drugs.
Yeah.
I had the drugs,
Course
and
correct. Right?
I did course
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got immunity, and his dad's quite powerful, so he knows
If you
that
send my
he's still
son
going to get a
down-
job.
Yeah,
You're not gonna get
that's
them.
why like he only got. I can't believe he just did that.
Yeah,
Any
he's
other
gonna be
parent, you
fine.
would have got dragged up.
You just admitted to murder. Understand?
Bro, yeah, and that's a good take actually. Like because he knows what happened to Lauren, and he knows how much Tariq cares about
Yeah.
her. It's like, all right, cool, I owe you one.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, he's fucking with Effie, but like Lauren was the one that he wanted.
But that scene mirrored the epic scene where he's Tasha, I just lost the love of my life. Tariq's there with Effie talking about Lauren, and she's like
Yeah.
basically saying like, bro, I'm in front of you, bro. Like, why are you worrying about these babes? Like,
But
nah.
it mirrors like how his dad was,
Yeah,
because
that's what you said there.
I think what he sees in the type of woman like is like a way out. He
Legitimate
Ghost.
lifestyle.
Ghost used Angela as that because like he
Yeah.
had someone that was pulling him into a game that he was trying to get out of. Because Tariq, like in the last episode, all he wants is like for him to
Yes.
get out of it. He wants the bread, cut, look after his sister, and that's it.
It's weird. It's just
Now
like,
with all the things that he's done, it's unrealistic that you're gonna ever see peace after this.
and that's a bit of it I don't like as well. It's like that's the naivety and almost like it's a mix of being naive and stupidly confident that he kind of gets from his dad.
Yeah.
Where you can think, bro, you've raised hell, kind of worked above your pay grade. All these street antics are not for you, bro. You wear leather shirts, bro. Like this isn't for you, bro.
Can't lie, the budget on the drip this season
Like,
is mad, you
Like
know.
hella drip, bro.
Bare Dior and Fendi.
The
and
way you're
Phantom
moving, all the
and
stuff you're doing, isn't for you. You're not from that
Bottega
life.
Veneta and that.
Yeah, but hella Bottega boots and that, but you feel like you can just go off scot free and like finesse and the thing is he finds a way of getting
He
out
finds
of
his bro. He thinks on his feet. Finds his way of getting out of situations. That's why like Monet's gone to him like, oh yeah, I'm needing you to use your brains.
it. Yeah, because everyone knows that this
Help
weasel-
Kane to come up with a plan.
Kane came through in the end. He came through as well, which is good to see.
Mecca's gone. They're saying like, you see what happens for love.
Man double back to come and get his childhood sweetheart and that, and then got wigged.
Yeah.
So what happens though, innit?
In his yard where he's got bare grenades and that.
That's crazy, you know. Man double back, you know. The one that got away.
Yeah.
Now you can't get away.
Bro, and he was like, you know what? Man will fly you and your whole kids like on a jet somewhere nice tomorrow.
Your
Private
whole
jet.
kids.
I'll call my pilot.
Private jet.
Private jet, yeah.
Yeah. But he had all of these things, bro. Like the first scene of the episode, they're on a boat somewhere.
Yeah, he
in
was
the middle of the city, bro.
But what was just so funny, he was very much trying to just like entice Monet with a lifestyle and that, but like,
Man's wearing a velvet fucking bathrobe on the boat.
yeah, he's just like a villainous man, bro.
Yeah. But he couldn't see certain things because he was so on Monet.
Now
Yeah.
Zeke is gone.
Yeah.
Zeke.
Just it was always going to be him.
I know it sounds horrible, but he kind of deserves to like.
Why was he running to the
Do you
plane?
know why he deserves to go? Yeah, because how he moves, yeah, just leaves him open and family open for so much fuckeries to happen. Like
Yeah.
you voluntarily going to the police, so you're raising that element of doubt. And the
Yeah.
person you're also going to was romantically involved with the same woman that you're in love with that died. So he's not going to leave it alone. He's also been embarrassed prior in the series with regards to an investigation. So if he can get a result out of this that isn't suicide, because if all the medical experts go, this is suicide, and you're the police officer goes, actually, you know what, this wasn't suicide, and I get it. It makes you look fantastic, innit? You know. So, and you voluntarily went there. It's just like, and he didn't commit to it, so you kind of wanted to go there half snitch, and then you didn't. You backtracked, you left, and then he come back to you. What you were trying to do was say, my mum did it.
Do you feel now that he's dead, that might leave Monet open for what's what I'm looking for? Might leave her open to being tied to either Zeke's death or Professor what's her name's death.
Yes, and she's just tied to the life now. She's done because she killed her way out. Her son was her other way out and's been killed. So she's tied to Lorenzo forever. She can't go anywhere.
Oh no, I was more saying.
But I'm saying no, that as well. It's like she's gonna be tied to the deaths.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, cool. Zeke came to come and
Yeah.
tell us, and then he went to silence him.
Yeah. His girlfriend's dead.
Yeah, his girlfriend's dead.
Coincidental.
Yeah, there's a lot of death.
Bro, and then you got Lorenzo, who like they pictured this man as like the baddest guy, like, you know, he had the gel patterned.
Yeah,
And man, I'm shooting from a distance, bro. You're unclear of who the Donny is. Shooting him from the back. That's not part of the street code, bro. Lorenzo.
what kind of code do you listen to? Niggas snake each other all the time, bro. You don't think it's old school westerns, man?
He's like, I'll do anything. I'll die about mine.
No.
I'll die. I'll do anything for this family. Like,
for it.
Our brothers pull up on each other and do the skullduggery.
and Donny's like running off into the G5 and you're just shooting him from afar. You can't even see him.
Yo, that's cross. When she got that phone call, she's because that's her son.
Oh, she's gonna kill Lorenzo for real, for real.
Yeah, he knows, man. And she's gonna clock on as well, like how he's moving, because he's not gonna be able to hide it. Like
Yeah.
he's responsible, innit? So I think, but you said it wasn't too. I think that's enough of a cliffhanger. It's like, but then because the ridiculous part is Mecca even dead, even though he's still on the floor, is he dead? Because they're saying Ghost might not be dead. Is Mecca actually dead?
Nah, Mecca's dead, bro.
Yeah, we saw Tooney's head.
Yeah. Like,
This is
He's
TV,
dead.
bro. Like,
Bro, he's dead, bro.
dead.
He's gone. He's not a robot. He's not gonna. I mean, he's a high level informant, the goat of informants. But
He's dead.
He
He's
didn't
dead.
He didn't fake his own death.
That nigga's dead.
Not like that.
Yeah, man. And bro, next season, Tariq's in the frame, bro. He's in
Yeah,
that camera shot.
Blanca's back.
Oh,
Ah, she's annoying,
Tariq
man. Her
St.
face.
Patrick. Her
Her
voice
face
is so
is annoying.
annoying.
Also, as well, yeah.
Sax also.
That low key was the one. Like, Tariq slipped up quite a bit, yeah. But that was actually quite a big slip up for him to go there, go to the apartment. He's pictured on camera. My man's dead. I still feel like a little bit of like Monet maybe thought that bit as well.
Oh, he was. I didn't realize he was.
Because
on
remember,
camera.
Blanca's seeing the CCTV
Oh, yes,
footage
yes,
of him at the
yes.
front desk.
Mhm.
He buzzes to go up to that apartment.
It's not
The
even
person
like,
there is dead. They buzzed him up as well, so he was there.
Yeah,
He matches up. He's on it. Like, what alibis are gonna have?
yeah.
it's so peak because like it wasn't necessarily the clearest picture. It was a reflection of Tariq on the glass
But she knows
at a
who it is.
reception. Like obviously, like you're gonna know who it is if you already know that person. But like, what a way! It doesn't capture a full body image. It's a reflection.
But
That's
then
peak.
with how they've been dragging him through court recently, do you feel like they'd actually have the space to be able to not charge him for that, but to bring him back into court or
Now,
Yeah.
Blanca's
try and
gonna
question him?
struggle
Yeah.
to get that case because they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
they're gonna look dumb again trying to try this guy after he just beat a body in it.
Yeah.
Like well,
Two
two
even.
in it. So
Yeah.
is it gonna be same thing with his dad again? Is it gonna be a strong enough case to come to court? And
But
she's gonna
then-
have to fight that and maybe come a tamper with evidence. And
Sax and Sullivan are gonna team up. They ended things off.
Sachs is definitely down for Niash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got to go. Instantly.
Because now man's like, after all the fucker he's done, now he's finding his morals on that and saying, like, oh, all these people have died, you know, I've got to right this wrong, and he wants to do it for his babes,
He
innit?
wants puss.
He's in love with her.
Don't die for Niash, man. Yeah. Power was good. Overall season, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Davis
it's good.
McLean.
That's
He was good.
That's a gallium sugar right now.
He was good though.
Are you part of the Method Man hive?
Yeah.
Women are saying that Method Man's wife is selfish, that she needs to share him.
Someone said that she's laughing.
Cackling. Yeah.
Is that how you want your MCM to age?
Fine. The finest wine. God damn.
Yeah, he's in his 50s, man.
No, he looks good. He's in the gym as well, keeping
In the
himself fit
gym,
and healthy as
yeah.
well. So a lot of people from his generation don't look like that as well. So no, it's not even bad.
How old's Boosie?
38.
Leave
Oh.
little Boosie
You're
alone,
lying.
man. Bu-
He's
Boosie-
38.
Yeah.
You're gonna lie.
He is.
Oh my God.
Nah, man.
Don't do that, man.
38.
Yeah, he's been through a lot.
Bro, Joe will do that to you, bro.
Jail.
It'll
He
age you
beat
and that.
cancer. He's got diabetes.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's going through it, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go Boosie.
Don't do that.
No,
Because your
sorry.
hive won't be happy with that.
Go Boosie.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ladies love Method Man. Look
Yeah,
good. He
yeah,
also
they
had
did,
the,
they did.
Was it what magazine? What publication had all the
Essence, yeah.
photos out and that? Yeah, doing up fashion.
Oh yeah.
Delish.
I think it was Essence or something.
Yeah. He was on the cover. Yeah, man. Good season. I enjoyed it. Thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah.
The Tommy one's out,
Oh,
but
really?
I kind of fell asleep. I didn't get to finish it, but I will do.
Okay.
Euphoria. I'm still trying to slug through that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The most recent Zendaya. She can act.
She's a really good actress.
Fuck.
She is, man. She's showing range. She's got it.
Incredible. Her portrayal of a drug addict is so...
It's so good. It's almost scary.
Yeah, it's really, really scary because it's not just about like, no, she's taking drugs. I feel like the show does really well to show the impact that it has on the people around them. So her sister, her mum, her friends. The most recent episode was them trying to do an intervention for her.
Okay.
Because she got a suitcase of drugs, spoiler alert, suitcase of drugs from the Connect. But her mum's like flushed the pills down the toilet or whatever.
Wait, is she dealing as well or is she just a user?
You'll get there.
Okay.
Yes, long story. And just seeing the impact that it had on her friends when she's purposefully saying hurtful stuff, and everyone around her is just trying to take it on the chin, like this isn't you, it's the drugs.
Okay,
yeah. She baits out someone was sleeping with someone, and she just drops a bomb in the middle, just chaotic. But she has to win something for that. Brilliant.
Yeah, they're calling for an Emmy. For her to win an Emmy.
Necessary.
But yeah, Zendaya's dope, man. She's super dope. Some of the things that I've seen her in, she's performed even like in Malcolm and Marie.
Yeah,
that got mixed reviews, but she was decent in there.
Yeah. Is anyone watching Trigger Point?
The IT.
Yeah.
I even said it on it to tell people to watch it. I'm going to start watching it myself. I need to go back and watch
It's really good. Quite similar to Line of Duty.
Yeah.
But it follows.
Lady in it from there as well.
Yeah, she's a bomb disposal expert.
Okay.
So it just goes through the story of that. Not going to give any spoilers.
There's a black boy in there. The Platts, Eric Shango that I was talking about. He's
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell me his beautiful gowns, amazing gowns.
I don't have a clue you're talking about.
Okay. There's someone there black with plaits.
Okay, yeah. Performance lacked enthusiasm at some points, but go black man.
I'm going to invite him on the podcast. He's accessible as well. Hey man, the Brits are going on right now. We'll have to do that next week and that.
Yeah.
Motor Communion hosting as well. So
Hosting.
which is a big look.
Yeah, I heard Dave did something good today.
Okay.
People are talking about it.
Or performance.
It's a talking point. Yeah.
Okay.
Adele won Song of the Year.
For
Easy on Me.
I have to look for the category. We'll do that next week. But for every reason, just you saying that straight, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Odd.
not song.
yeah,
Of the year
was
for
that
me.
the song of the year? No. I think this year they had more people from our space, like Yanela Rose, Munya.
On the red carpet.
Yeah, red carpet.
Yeah.
Well, that stuff was really good to see. Seeing people obviously like Fly Guy Richards who
Their presence online, man. So a lot of the red carpet stuff is for the YouTube.
So that will make sense,
it
innit?
makes sense.
Okay.
He
You know.
does a good job on that. Who was he presenting with at the moment? It's the girl from Little Mix, isn't it?
Yeah, Leanne.
And then obviously Eddie Caddy was on, and there was that little weird
tension.
weird tension between them and that. So I hope that didn't happen to the Brits and that.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that next week. Any new music guys are feeling before we get out of here?
Yeah. I forgot to mention last week, Benji Flow